South Sudan, a landlocked country in East Central Africa, is a land of immense beauty and cultural richness. Born in 2011, it is one of the world's youngest nations. The White Nile flows through its heart, nurturing diverse ecosystems and captivating landscapes. South Sudan is home to over 60 different indigenous ethnic groups, each with its own unique language, customs, and beliefs. This vibrant nation invites exploration, offering a glimpse into a world shaped by ancient traditions and the promise of a new dawn. The cultural tapestry of South Sudan is as vibrant and diverse as its landscapes. Music and dance are integral to South Sudanese culture, reflecting the rhythms of daily life and the spirit of the people, from the energetic dinka dances to the captivating melodies of the Nuer. Music transcends language barriers, uniting people in celebration and storytelling. Craftsmanship holds a revered place in South Sudanese culture, evident in the intricate beadwork, pottery, and wood carvings that adorn homes and ceremonial objects. As we delve deeper into the heart of South Sudan, we will explore the nuances of daily life, the significance of ancient traditions, and the delicate balance between preserving the past and embracing the future. South Sudan's cultural landscape is a vibrant tapestry woven from the traditions and customs of its diverse ethnic groups. Music and dance are integral to the social fabric, expressing the joys, sorrows, and shared history of the people. The Dinka, the largest ethnic group in South Sudan, are known for their energetic dances that often involve high jumps and intricate footwork. The Nuer have a rich tradition of storytelling through song, often accompanied by the haunting sounds of the thongfuri, a wind instrument made from a cow's horn. Through these rhythmic expressions, the people of South Sudan celebrate their identity, strengthen community bonds, and honor the spirits of their ancestors. At the heart of South Sudanese society lies a deep reverence for cattle. More than just livestock, cattle represent wealth, status, and a tangible link to their ancestors. Cattle are often given as dowry, solidifying alliances between families and ensuring the continuation of lineage. Beyond their economic value, cattle play a significant role in South Sudanese rituals and ceremonies. The relationship between the South Sudanese people and their cattle is one of deep interdependence and mutual respect. South Sudan is a land of remarkable linguistic diversity, with over 60 indigenous languages spoken within its borders, while official languages like English and Juba Arabic are used for communication and administration. It is the indigenous languages that hold the key to understanding the soul of South Sudan. Among the most widely spoken languages are Dinka, Nuer, Bari, and Zande, each with its own distinct grammar, vocabulary, and oral traditions. These languages are not merely tools for communication, but repositories of cultural knowledge, preserving the history, myths, and legends of each ethnic group. Despite the challenges, the linguistic diversity of South Sudan remains a testament to its rich cultural heritage. Life in South Sudan is deeply intertwined with the rhythms of nature. For many, particularly in rural areas, Daily life revolves around subsistence farming and cattle herding. Women tend to crops like sorghum, maize, and groundnuts, their hands skillfully working the land. Men and boys are responsible for caring for the cattle, leading them to grazing pastures and ensuring their well-being. Despite the challenges they face, the people of South Sudan approach their day with resilience and a strong sense of community. Family is paramount in South Sudanese culture. Extended families often live together in homesteads, offering support and sharing resources. Marriage is a significant event uniting not just two individuals but also two families. Traditional ceremonies, often involving the exchange of cattle as dowry, solidify the union and ensure the continuation of lineage. The strong family ties that bind South Sudanese society provide a sense of belonging, identity, and support. Life in South Sudan is punctuated by ceremonies and rituals that mark significant milestones and transitions. From birth to death, these events are celebrated with a blend of ancient traditions and spiritual beliefs, reinforcing cultural identity and strengthening community bonds. Naming ceremonies are particularly important, with elders bestowing names that reflect the child's ancestral lineage or personal characteristics. Initiation ceremonies, marking the transition from childhood to adulthood, are significant events, particularly for young men. Death, although a time of sorrow, is also an occasion for reflection and remembrance. The Nile River, the lifeblood of South Sudan, snakes its way through the heart of the country, its waters a source of sustenance, transportation, and inspiration. Along its banks, life flourishes with lush vegetation providing a stark contrast to the arid plains beyond. The Nile is deeply intertwined with the cultural and spiritual beliefs of the South Sudanese people. From the bustling river ports of Juba and Malakal to the remote villages nestled along its banks, the Nile's influence is ubiquitous. The Nile, a symbol of resilience and renewal, continues to shape the lives and destinies of the South Sudanese people.
North and South medley, played by the United States Marine.
South Sudan's landscape is a tapestry woven from diverse ecosystems, each with its own unique beauty and ecological significance. From the vast sun-drenched savannas to the lush rainforests, the land unfolds in a breathtaking panorama of contrasts. The savannas are home to a remarkable array of wildlife, including elephants, giraffes, and lions. In stark contrast, the rainforests of the south are a verdant paradise, teeming with monkeys and exotic birds. Beyond the savannas and rainforests, South Sudan is also home to vast swamplands, particularly in the Sud region, where the White Nile spills its banks, creating a labyrinth of waterways and floating vegetation. The people of South Sudan have lived in harmony with nature for centuries, their lives intricately intertwined with the rhythms of the land. Traditional practices reflect a deep respect for the delicate balance of nature. Many communities rely on subsistence farming, their agricultural practices adapted to the land's natural cycles. Respect for wildlife is deeply ingrained in their beliefs, with certain animals revered as symbols of strength and wisdom. The future of South Sudan's natural heritage rests on the ability of its people to balance development with conservation, embracing modern solutions while preserving the wisdom of their ancestors. South Sudan, with its diverse landscapes and untamed wilderness, is a haven for an astounding array of wildlife. From the vast savannas to the dense rainforests and the sprawling wetlands, the country teems with creatures both large and small. Herds of elephants roam freely, their trumpeting calls echoing across the plains. Lions, masters of stealth, stalk their prey, blending seamlessly with the dry grasses. Cheetahs, the fastest land animals, race across the open plains, chasing gazelles. The air in South Sudan is alive with the sounds of the wild. From the trumpeting of elephants to the roar of lions and the chattering of monkeys, a symphony of sounds echoes through the forests and savannas. As dawn breaks, the air is filled with a chorus of birdsong. Fish, eagles, their piercing cries echoing across the water. As dusk approaches, the nocturnal animals awaken. Hyenas, their eerie calls sending shivers down your spine, gather in packs. Section 3. Protecting Paradise. South Sudan's wildlife faces numerous threats. Poaching and habitat loss are major issues. National parks and reserves protect wildlife. Boma National Park is a haven for many species. The Sud wetland is crucial for birds and migrating animals. Strengthening law enforcement is crucial. Community involvement is essential for success. The future depends on collective efforts. South Sudan's history is a testament to the resilience and determination of its people. For centuries, they have navigated the complexities of tribal alliances and conflicts. The ancient kingdoms of Kush and Alodia left a legacy of trade and resistance. The slave trade left a scar, tearing communities apart. Yet, the spirit of resistance never wavered. Despite hardships, they never lost sight of their identity. The mid-20th century saw a rising tide of nationalism across Africa as former colonies fought for independence. South Sudan yearned for freedom, determined to chart their own destiny. Their path was long and arduous, marked by two protracted civil wars. The First Sudanese Civil War erupted in 1955, pitting the Arab North against the Christian and traditional South. The war raged for 17 years, claiming countless lives. A 1972 peace agreement granted South Sudan autonomy, but tensions remained unresolved. In 1983, the Second Sudanese Civil War erupted, even more brutal. The war lasted 22 years, deepening the divide. The South Sudanese displayed remarkable resilience and determination. Their struggle became a symbol of hope and inspiration worldwide. The dawn of the 21st century brought renewed hope for peace in South Sudan. International pressure led to the signing of the Comprehensive Peace Agreement in 2005. On January 9, 2011, South Sudanese voted for independence. Nearly 99% voted in favor of independence. On July 9, 2011, South Sudan declared its independence. The birth of South Sudan was met with jubilation and hope. South Sudan, the world's youngest nation, stands at a crossroads. Emerging from a tumultuous past, It is a land brimming with potential and challenges. Its people, known for their resilience and spirit, are determined to build a brighter future. The journey ahead will be long, but hope burns brightly. South Sudan's greatest asset is its people. Their cultural richness is a testament to their enduring heritage. Their connection to the land provides a foundation for sustainable development. Their determination to overcome adversity is an inspiration to the world. The international community must stand with South Sudan. Support for education, healthcare, and economic development is crucial. Promoting peace and reconciliation is paramount. South Sudan's story is still being written. It is a story of resilience, hope, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Even in adversity, the dream of a brighter future endures. The world watches with hope as South Sudan takes its place on the global stage.